Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last time we talked to Honora, talked to Eamon about who we're going to support on the throne, and now we're going to go talk to Alistair.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it.
What do you think about her?
They say that Honora is smart, determined. She's supposedly the one who's really ruled here, not Kaelin. She's her father's daughter. Me? I say that's where the problem lies. People like her and her father always think they're the only ones who can fix things. So everyone should just stay out of their way. What do you think? When the Landsmeet comes, you might even have a say.
I doubt they'd listen to an elf.
I think they'll listen to a Grey Warden. One who just might save this country yet.
Huh.
So, I just saw Honora not long ago. Strange story. She gave me the strangest look. Like she was sizing up whether the cow was ready for slaughter. I asked her why. You know what she said? It would be like marrying his twin. I misheard that, right? Tell me I misheard.
You heard right.
Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
I can't say I like the idea at all. Why should I even consider something like this?
Because it's a good combination. I think it's the best compromise for peace.
Compromise? Yes, I suppose the Landsmeet would like the sound of that. All right, you've convinced me.
Really?
If it comes to that, I'll agree to marry her. Make her help us all. Go and tell her, if you think it's a good idea. Me? I think I need a drink.
I'm sorry. I'm like really proud of you though. You totally just stepped up to the plate and took it. Really proud of you, Alistair. Alright, where's Honora? I'll talk to Eamon, but I want to tell Honora. Oh, I didn't hit my timer. Ah, okay. Honora.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He has agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth.
I wasn't either.
To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair, to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Oh gosh, marry Alistair and you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Don't think so.
Ask me whatever you like.
Does it make you uncomfortable siding against your father?
Of course it does. Do you think me heartless?
No.
But how much worse would I be to calmly stay at the side of a man who murdered my husband?
Did you love Kaelin?
It seems a strange word to describe a marriage our parents arranged when he was newly born and I still in swaddling clothes, but yes, I loved him. He was reckless, impetuous, and charming. Had he not been king, he would have made a dashing rogue for a band of players. We were a good pairing. He would not have wanted the burden of ruling any more than I would have liked remaining the silent wife in my husband's shadow.
Do you know why Loghain left Kaelin to die?
Kaelin was so idealistic. The world was his storybook, and he was the hero. My father is different. He's an idealist too, but he knows what idealism costs. They often clashed, but never seriously, never for long. Kaelin would always come round to Father's way of thinking eventually. And then the Blight came. Kaelin dreamed of uniting all the nations of Thedas against the Darkspawn. It was a dream he wouldn't surrender. What my father saw, however, was the boy he had swaddled inviting Orlesian troops back into the land he had fought to free of them. And for once, my poor, foolish husband wouldn't back down.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It was more than just my own loss. But I thank you all the same.
I'm gonna ask you another question.
Ask me whatever you like.
What do you think will happen after the lands meet?
Do you want me to try my luck at fortune-telling? There was an old woman who read palms in the village of Warden when I was a child. She told me that I would have 10 children and be bald as a winter heath when I grew up. I can't say I put much faith in foretelling. What will happen depends much on you, Warden. But you certainly knew that already.
I'd like to understand Loghain better, if I can.
Well, he was once a farmer when he was a boy, if you can believe it. I never could myself. He's useless with plants, for one thing. I remember my mother once asking his help with a sick rose vine. My mother oversaw the rose gardens personally. He touched it. No more than that. And it shed half its leaves like a dog with mange. She never asked for him to help with her roses again. He bought her another one, though. He carried it back from Denerim with the branches overflowing his saddlebag. Despite the thorns tearing him bloody, he wouldn't let anyone else take it. He wanted to be the one to present it to her. My father has his faults, Warden, but he is far from common.
Is he beyond reason?
I hope not, but I fear it is so, yes.
Why would he have ever trusted Hal?
Trust would perhaps be putting it too strongly. My father knew what Hal was, and while I despised the man, I knew that Father relied on his political mind. I expect my father thought himself above being influenced by the snake. Truly, I wonder how many of these acts stem from Hal and not my father at all. We may never know.
Do you think he planned overthrowing Kaelin before Ostagar?
I'm not sure. I had no inkling of my father's plans until Kaelin was already dead. I would like to think that my father planned for the worst, but did not truly decide that Kaelin was a lost cause until that moment in Ostagar. The alternative is difficult to imagine.
Why doesn't he back down?
Because he believes he is right, Warden. He thinks he is the only one who can see Ferelden out of its current crisis, even if it is one he helped engineer. My father is capable of remarkable blindness, but it stems from his love of Ferelden. That is the saddest part of all, I think.
I have another question.
Ask me whatever you like.
I have no
Then
more.
I wish you luck, Warden. I have spoken with Alistair. Perhaps this mad betrothal won't be quite the curse it first seemed.
My lady, she will be forever grateful, Warden.
Alright. Let us go back to Eamon. See if I can... I don't think Alistair has anything else to
I
say.
haven't been here in a while. Ask away. Of course.
Nope.
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
I think I've persuaded Alistair and Honora to marry.
My hearing must be going. I could swear you just said that Alistair and Honora agreed to marry.
I know. Threats may have been involved. You wanted me to try, didn't you?
Of course, but I hardly imagined that you could convince her so readily. I am impressed. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend. We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the lands meet.
Alright, let me check. Alistair. Okay, I didn't lose that much with Sten. Interesting. I was looking online, and there are video clips online of Shale coming in to the fort to rescue you as well, and I don't know. My menu didn't have the option for Shale. So I don't know, maybe it's a mod that people are downloading. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, Grey Warden is here. Hey.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
I was hoping I could learn... Well, what are your plans now?
When I'm well enough, I'm going to continue my journey toward Ostagar. Hopefully I'll be able to trace the heart of the Blight and where the Archdemon itself abides. If we want to defeat this Archdemon, we need to know where it is and how soon it might strike.
Are you going by yourself?
If there were more of us, I would agree. But as it is, I don't think we can deprive all the armies you've gathered of a commander.
Well, take someone else with you. It doesn't have to be me. Can you tell me about the vault again?
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Old Noble Tavern. I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel.
Ooh.
Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries for the defense of Denerim.
I think this is the door that I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to open. I think I already asked him if he knew Duncan well.
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only way he ever let himself down.
I was hoping I could learn a bit more about the Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
Have you ever been to Weishaupt Fortress?
Once only, and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lass, and very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight Darkspawn like you and me, but they're shaped by the winters there and the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
How were the Wardens founded?
It was near 1,200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Anders soldiers. Apparently, they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, although none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
Why has it been so long since the last Blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between Blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them. And it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations. The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs. Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
Alright. Should be going. Interesting. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Alright. Oh, I gotta level people up. Oh, can I get into the Palace District now? Is that possible? Is it?
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
Do you have places to break in?
I have one last job. A legendary one. Oh, a paltry 10 sovereigns is my take.
Okay.
Ban Franderil is one of the richest men in the entire kingdom. At his grand ball next week, he's displaying some of his priceless treasures. Paintings of old masters, the armaments of the first king of Denerim, and more. Oh, more. Mages have put up magical wards, but I've got a route that will bypass that. Once inside, I've no idea how you'll deal with the guards, but if you do, you'll be rich and infamous. I can't wait to see what people say.
Quest updated. I want to try and find the vault before I forget about it. And I'm pretty certain it's over here. We also need to go into the tavern as well. But I want to get into the vault first. And I'm pretty sure it's talking about this building. Okay. Yes! Eh. Oh, shiny stuff everywhere. Mace. Ooh, I need to clean out my inventory. I don't know how bad it is. Map of the Anderfells. Rune. Stuff. More stuff. Ooh, Duncan Shield. I believe that's a gift for Alistair. That would make sense. How is my inventory? Oh, it's not too bad. It's getting there. Probably do want to clean it out before I go to the alienage, though. Let's go into the tavern because I think there's some nobles in here. Okay. Yeah. Sigurd?
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life.
I wasn't gonna leave him in there.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
Will you speak against Loghain at the Landsmeet?
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
We got one noble on our side. How about two?
I'd hoped to see him while I was in town, but he's made himself scarce. Every time I've called at the Chantry, he's been away. He answers none of my letters.
That doesn't sound like Ermenric. I'm sure he's merely busy.
Perhaps. I'll call at the rectory again tomorrow.
Hi.
May I help you?
I was asked to give this to you.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
He needs your help.
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
He's in the dungeon of the Arl Denram's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life. I will have to speak with the Grand Cleric about this. And soon, I think.
Okay. I don't know if I did that right.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
There was someone else, though. I thought.
Have you heard the news about How?
Everyone in the city has. Ryland must be pleased.
That half-blood is as cold as the mountains. Did they not serve together in the war?
Oh, I can hardly speak ill of the sense or conscience of any man simply for wishing Rendon Howe dead. You've met him. The man made vipers seem personable.
Well, I didn't say I was shedding any tears over his passing. He never was any friend of mine.
I'm gonna check. I think I get an autosave when I walk in here. No. I don't know if I did that right, though. I would just have to go talk to everybody again. That's not a big deal. Let me check. It said quest updated, but it doesn't seem to actually be. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna reload it. Let's try this again. Not you. There we go.
May I help you?
I was asked to give you this.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
You might ask Loghain.
Loghain? What does my brother have to do with him?
He was captured while chasing a Maleficar.
Captured by whom? And why? I think I will have to get this story from my brother himself. I thank you for bringing me this news. If you will be so kind as to tell me where he is, I will go to him at once.
I would like your support at the Landsmeet. This feels a little but yeah.
Ah, politics. You're more canny than I thought. My voice will be yours then, assuming I find Ermenric alive.
He'll be alive. He's in the dungeon of House Estate in Denerim.
Thank you. Take this. Waking Sea will not forget your assistance. I will have to speak with the Grand Cleric about this. And soon, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if the other conversation would have... Because I would assume she would go find her brother and then learn what happened and then turn against Loghain anyway. So, I don't know if that was necessary. But I did it. Oh.
No, woman.
That is because I am not. I am a golem.
But you were once a woman and a dwarf. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
The bard speaks of someone who lived and died 5 centuries ago. What have I in common with her?
You share a soul.
I do not. It talks in riddles. Desist or I shall crush its head.
Chill. I thought there were... We found another guy in the dungeons and I thought I'd have to speak to someone about him. But I don't see anybody. So maybe we don't. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Will you be attending the funeral?
No.
Oh, okay, you guys are talking.
No, but he was a friend of yours, was he not? You served in the same regiment under Merrick.
Rendon Howe was no friend of mine. The boy I knew died at the Battle of White River.
But I heard that his family will not make the trip from Amaranthine. Will you let him go to the flames unmourned?
That he didn't die years ago is the only thing worth mourning here.
Okay, so I guess... Oh, I didn't talk to Slim. I need to do that.
Dwarven
I mean, you saw me talk to him, but I need to actually go talk to him since I reloaded my game.
Do you miss the life you once had, Shell? These centuries of memories you have lost?
Does it miss being within its mother's womb?
Do I... Well, no. I don't remember that far back.
It is no different. My memory stretches only so far, and what went before is now lost.
And you remember nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
There are images, faces who I have no names for, places I remember being, but not where they are. Do I miss these things? They are without context. I feel only disquiet when I think of them.
Like dreams, then. When you awake, all the details have fled.
Is that what it is to dream? Then yes, perhaps it is like that.
How very sad. To discover your entire life has been a forgotten dream. I am so sorry.
Uh-oh. Ban of West Hills Estate. What is going on here? Do I want to go here? I don't know what this is. If it starts Landsmeet, I'm not going to be happy with about it. I still need to go to the alienage. And I need to go back to camp and empty my inventory. And possibly feed people cake. What do we need to do here? What is this? I do not know what this is. What are we doing? What is this? Where are we?
Finished.
Man of West Hills Estate. What is this? Treasure Vault. Oh! Oh, okay, this is Slim's quest. Okay, I was so confused as to what the hell I was doing. What's down here? Oh no, that's where I need to go. Don't go that way. Let's go down here. Oh, I can't. Can I break it?
Idle time is wasted time. Let's get on it.
Give me a path and then you put a barrier in my way. That's no fun. I'm gonna have to kill some people. No traps, no nothing. Just come in here, grab stuff, and run. I have to fight my way back out, aren't I? Oh. Look at all that. This looks like a secret door. I found it, but it can't open it. This is too easy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Is there nothing here? Son of a... Oh, Slim! Slim, we have a problem that we're gonna have to talk about. Because you set me up.
Time for some fun. Let's get started. Show me what you
That'll work. Come on, use it. There you go.
Let's get started.
I leveled. Oh, I should have leveled everybody before I came in here. That would have been smart. But it's not what I did.
Let's get started. Trap.
Right in front of my face. I got it. Are there more or just that one?
As you wish.
Trap detected where? Over there.
Stay still.
Get out of my face. No, 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 don't step on it. Let me get it.
Let's get started.
This isn't so bad. They're not so bad. Got everybody win? Cool. I'm gonna look for shinies. Before I open the next door. No shinies. Just people and a mushroom. That's all I'm gonna get. And experience points, I guess. Let's get the hell out of here. And they're gonna pin me. Oh. Nope. Ah, I wanted the mage. Man, I am stuck. Somebody help. Get you. Done. There we go. Nobody has shinies. Oh, you guys do have shinies. Awesome. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Oh. Ooh. I have an idea what that does. Let's go back. To over here. Maybe? Maybe? No, I was wrong. It did something. What did it do? Yeah, there's a door. There's a door here. But what? What happened? Okay, so I looked it up and it turns out that the lever is not supposed to work. You can move it, but it doesn't do anything, which seems kind of mean that you would put that in there and make me think that it does stuff. But we will actually go back to that location at a later point in time to get to the other area that we saw. So, okay. I'm gonna go talk to Slim and yell at him. But first...
I have thought a little more about the Sisters' Maker.
He's not just my maker, Shale. He's your maker too. He created everything.
I happen to know exactly who my maker is.
I think you're wrong. The important part of you, that part which makes you, you, he made that.
And the sister simply believes this, even though there is no proof?
I do.
And the sister still believes that she and I could be sisters, in spirit?
I do. I think that would be nice.
I suppose there are worse things that could happen. Like being assaulted by a flock of pigeons.
I'm glad to hear it.
Slim! Slim! Your people were wrong.
I can't believe Ban Franderil fooled me. His guards almost nabbed you. I feel like a bloody fool, I do. Listen, I have to go. Here's your coin back.
Thank you.
I won't take a silver because of the way that went down. Give me some time and come back. We'll get our revenge, we will.
Yeah, so he'll be back later. I'm going to end the session here. Go back to camp, empty my inventory, level people up, all that fun stuff. So, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Social media links in the description. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.